a real joy for me to speak to you at this inaugural event to celebrate a private sector initiative aimed at the economic empowerment of women, particularly rural women. This initiative is taking place for the first time today. I am sure that it will be a success. I am also sure that it will be so successful that the organizers will make it a regular event. The catchy name of Sisters in Business is a strong reflection of the aim behind the initiative. Women artisans finding a footing in the world of business. Sisters in Business is about promoting our rural women in small micro-level business. The platform for market is well supported by two key institutions and both the standing partners of my ministry. May I begin with congratulating Vision Investment Limited, trading as Courts, and South Pacific Business Development Limited, Fiji, for taking an initiative like this to empower women who have skills which until now may have been used only in the limited sphere of their homes in their perceived roles as caregivers for a family unit. Initiatives like these are an avenue to channel these skills into what can become a sustainable income for enhanced livelihoods for families. These initiatives highlight the invaluable contribution that women can make to a family, their communities, and indeed a nation as a whole. Vision Investments Limited, trading as Courts, and the South Pacific Business Development Limited, Fiji, have impressively organized today's market day and have reached out to the rural women with goods that they can purchase through the SPBD scheme. The Sisters in Business is an outcome of the two organizations' effort to help rural women find a market to sell their goods, display their craft, and improve livelihoods. SPBD has helped rural women through financial assistance and education over the years, and this initiative would assist in reaching their goals as well as foster a strong image of Court's corporate social responsibility. I take this time to inform that Vision Investments Limited, trading as Courts, is one of Fiji's most trusted and well-known household names, renowned for its broad range of appealing products, customer service, and world-renowned brands. Another appealing fact about Courts is that over 34% of employees at Courts are women. I'm sure that this figure will keep growing once Courts realizes the untapped potential of women in the business world. SPBD Fiji Limited was launched in November 2010 to make available the benefits of microfinance to the low-income and disadvantaged women of Fiji. It is the aim of the company that these clients are able to improve their earning capacities, develop leadership qualities and skills in managing their businesses and finances so that they can have a better quality of life. Such an aim is in line with government policy on the empowerment of women and gender equality. It is indeed a pleasure to see that large corporate bodies such as Courts and SPBD are also realizing the great potential of Fijian women by confidently investing in their growth and in providing more opportunities for them, not only as entrepreneurs, but also as vital components of their respective corporate success stories. The relationship between my ministry and these two organizations is not new. Our partnership began in April 2013 for Courts in the ministry, when the ministry and Courts came together in an attempt to alleviate poverty through women's economic empowerment in the country, specifically through the sewing program. In an effort to further strengthen the economic capabilities of rural and remote communities, we were acquainted with SPBD, who helped our women in financing their income-generating projects since the first MOU signing, which was done in July 2013. Such partnerships are important for us, for they help us as a government realize our goals and aspirations as a nation for gender equality, better livelihoods for every Fijian, and sustainable development. Such partnerships bring to the fore the importance of corporate social responsibility in our common quest to not leave any Fijian behind on the road to sustainable development. In line with our responsibility as signatories of the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, The government of Fiji has implemented several policies, programs, and projects that have helped empower Fijian women. The Ministry of Women, Children and Poverty Alleviation, being the line ministry in implementing policies, programs, and projects related to women's empowerment, can state that the National Women's Expo, which is a similar concept as today's Market Day, including the divisional craft shows, is a good example of a successful program that has built the capacities of rural women artisans and connected them to markets for the sustainability of their income-generating projects funded by the ministry. Again, I'm indeed thankful that courts and SPBD also support the National Women's Expo. The call to recognize rural women's contribution towards their families and the nation is crucial and well overdue. The economic empowerment of women is vital to keep the engine of the nation running. The economic empowerment of women doesn't only positively impact on a family, but also on her community and nation as a whole. It is a chain reaction. In fact, I firmly believe that an increase in the economic empowerment of women will ultimately lead to less reliance on social welfare benefits. And I'm sure that this is an aim that we all share. The achievement of that needs the unqualified and unconditional commitment of private sector partnerships such as the one we are seeing today. To show the impact of the inclusion of women in various facets of business life, studies show that as business leaders and board members, one more woman in senior management or on a corporate board is associated with 8 to 13 basis points higher return on assets. As employees, companies in top quartile for gender diversity are 15% more likely to have financial returns above national industry averages. As a source of brand value and reputation, a commitment to women can enhance a company's reputation and brand. As community members influencing the market and policy conditions, more than 1 in 3 private sector leaders report increased profits following efforts to empower women in emerging markets. And last but not least, as customers, women make or influence 80% of buying decisions and control US $20 trillion in global spending. So to our corporate partners and those that may be contemplating empowerment of women initiatives and gender equality in their organizations, the economic empowerment of women and their inclusion in decision-making works out better for the corporate entity's reputation, not only as a gender-enlightened entity, but also as a preferred supplier for goods and services, as we all know that more women than men control the purse strings in the home. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank your families, especially the men in your homes who have supported and encouraged you to progress thus far. We cannot fight for a better place, better opportunities for women, and equal rights for women without men coming along with us on this journey. And every single contribution towards all this is too important to ignore. To the women entrepreneurs who are here today, I commend your hard work, your resilience, and your commitment. I ask that you continue to explore this pathway of economic empowerment that you started on today, and not let today be the end of that pathway. I ask that you let today be the door to the world of economic opportunities that awaits you. To our partners, COTS and SPBD, thank you again for this initiative. And I look forward to the continuation of the Sisters in Business Market Day in the years to come. With these few words, I now launch the Sisters in Business Market Day. Vuniwaqa.
Okay, la relève Mrs. Vuniwaqa.